Today, Tuesday, the 20th of July 2025, we have some hand-picked match prediction event to share with you, which of course will be backed up by some stats and analytics to help you make your picks from the list to boost your winning by a greater percent. And to those of you who want to have access to our top hand-pick event, especially for these upcoming days, weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, with a very rich list and high win prediction games with a high win rate, then of course you want to make sure that you subscribe to the membership package plan at a level 2 Pro or level 3 Master to have access to all our handpicked events with a high win rate to take your win to the next height. To those of you who are interested and wanting to join, the link is below this video. We also provide to members only top-notch tutorial classes that will help you take your win to the next level in terms of corner kick events, goals probability games, and also live pick tutorials, which are reserved for members only. To have access to all of these features, then you want to join membership package plan, level 2 Pro or level 3 Master. So without wasting time, let's proceed with the games we have to share with you today. But before we proceed, we want to say congratulations based on yesterday's event for the win rate were excellent. And I will move ahead to share the result based on yesterday's game before proceeding to the games of today. So let's proceed.
So yesterday we had an excellent win rate percent. When looking at the first game, we looked at Australia in the NPL Western Australia, where we looked at Baywater against Sterling, 1.5 or 2.5 goals. It ended as 1.5, 1 against 1, making 1.5 goal to be excellent. Congratulations, it was amazing. In the next, we looked at Poland in the Division 1, Legnica against Loth. In this event, we looked at the probability of corner kicks. All cases were true, where we looked at 7.5 or 8.5 corners, as well as the away team Loth to have at least a total of 3 to 5, that is 2 to 5 corners. And we specify the probability of the away team to also have 2.5 or 3.5 corner kicks for the away team in full time. It ended as a total of 6 plus 7 corners. A total of 13 corner kicks were scored, making all cases to be successful, both 8.5 or 7.5 corner to be successful, as well as the way to have between 2 to 5 corner kicks. Congratulations, it was amazing. In the next, we looked at Germany in the Oberliga Bremen. We looked at two major picks here, all for goal probability. The first was Brinkover against Hemmelegen, where we looked at 1.5 or 2 goals over, ended as 1 against 1, making 1.5 to be amazing. It was excellent. 1.5 goals were possible. In the next, we looked at Werder Bremen against Blumenthal. 1.5 or 2.5 goal ended as 3 against 1. A total of 4 goals were scored, making it amazing. Congratulations, it was excellent. And lastly, we looked at Spain in the La Liga, Real Madrid against Osasuna. We looked at 2 cases here, Real Madrid to lead. We also looked at 1.5 or 2 goals over. In this case, we ended with Real Madrid taking the lead. If you went for a straight win, congratulations, it was amazing. These were the games we had yesterday. The win rate was high, and we say congratulations to you all. And to those of you who want to have access to our hand-picked short event games, especially our favorite, which you can take advantage of it to make picks to include in your sleep with a high win rate, then you want to make sure that you subscribe to the membership package plan, level 2 Pro or level 3 Master, to have access to all of these features, including top-notch tutorial classes to set you aside of others and take your win to the next level. Then you want to subscribe to either level 2 Pro or level 3 Master to have access to these features. To those of you who are interested to join, the link is below this video. So without wasting time, let's now look at some of the games we have to share with you today. Let's proceed.
Looking at here, the first game, we're looking at Australia in the Capital Premier League. We're looking at Brindabella against Belconnen United. In this event, the performance of the game, the home game at home, recently have proved to be very amazing, and also they do concede very much. Scoring 3, conceding 4, scoring 2, conceding 3, scoring 1, conceding 2, scoring 1, conceding 3. The offensive trend is very good, and the defensive line is also very weak, and they do concede very much. The opponent as well, on the other hand, is also a very high offensive team and high conceding team. You can see the game recently, this same here, against its opponent, scoring 4, conceding 2, scoring 2, conceding 2, scoring 6, conceding 2, to prove that they are very good at offense, and defensive line is also conceding. If we looked at the recent performances they have just had based on game played by their form, what you see is the fact that the home team, that is the home team, which is Brindabella, as you can see here, sit right on the 7th place. They've had 5 games played, scoring 7, conceding 13. Defensive line is weak and ready to concede, but the offense is average. But the opponent, on the other hand, in terms of the recent event they've had, they sit on the 2nd place. They've had 5 games played, scoring 18, conceding 8. That's a good offensive line, and defense is not very tight. And if we look here at everything in place, we're expecting at least 2 major picks to occur in this event in full time. For this particular event, everything being put in place, we're expecting at least 1.5 go in full time or 2.5 goals to occur in this event in full time as our major pick. Looking at the next, we'll look at Australia in the Australia Cup. We're looking at Avondale against Brisbane City. The recent performance of Avondale in the Cup against Apia Lichat have proved to be very offensive, scoring 3, conceding 1. And in the Victoria League itself, Avondale against Heidelberg, scoring 2, conceding 1, scoring 5, conceding 1, scoring 1, conceding 1. They always score in each game played they have recently had, both in the Cup and also in the Victoria League itself. The opponent Brisbane City, on the other hand, have also proved to also have an offensive trend that is very good. In the recent game they've had against Sunshine Coast, scoring 4, conceding 1, against St. George, winning 1, scoring 4, conceding 1. The recent events have proved that they are amazing, scoring high amount of goals. They are coming to meet for this particular tournament, which is the Cup and the quarterfinals. Both of the two sides want to impress, causing more shoot on and off target. As a result, we're expecting at least 1 to 2 major picks in this event in full time. For this particular event, we're expecting still the probability of goals. 1.5 go in full time or 2 goals over is our major pick for this event in full time. Looking at the next, we looked at Europe in the Champions League qualification. We are looking at Celtic from Scotland against Kiryat Almaty from Kazakhstan. It is the first leg of this tournament. The two are coming to meet, and looking at the recent gameplay performances of Celtic at the home base in the Premier League, the Premiership, and also in the League Cup of Scotland have proved that they are very amazing. They had a game against Falkirk, they beat it 4-1. Against St. Mirren in the Premiership, they had a lead. Against Newcastle in the club friendly, they beat it 4-0. Celtic have proved to be very amazing in recent event gameplay they have had, especially in the Premiership, in the League Cup, and also in the club friendly. The results have been amazing. Kiryat Almaty, on the other hand, have had games also with strong teams like Slovan Bratislava in the Champions League, where they had a draw. They also had a game against Tobol in the Premier League of Kazakhstan itself. They also proved to have amazing results. But of course, the recent performances of Celtic in the recent gameplay they've had in the Premiership, club friendly, and also in the League Cup of Scotland itself have proved to be very amazing. They will try every way to impress, to see how they can lead in this particular gameplay due to its higher performances they have had in recent gameplay. As a result, we're expecting at least 2 to 3 major picks in this event in full time. For this particular event, Celtic, the home, want to try every possibility to try to lead. And the fact that the away team also want to impress, to try every way, more shoot on and off target will be caused by Celtic. And the away also will cause more blocks of the shoot on and off target by the home Celtic, resulting to corner kicks. So look at Celtic to have corner kick because it will have more offensive strength, causing shoot on and off target to be very more, cause blocks by the away team resulting to corner. So look at Celtic to have between 2 to 4 corner kicks and even 2 to 5 corner kick for Celtic in full time. So we can look at 2.5 corner kick for Celtic in full time or 3.5 corner kick for Celtic in full time. At the same time, we are also looking at the probability of goals where we are looking at least 1.5 goal because Celtic will be very offensive. They will also want to impress. So shoot on and off target on both sides will be more. So we also look at the probability of goal probability 1.5 or 2 goals over. So we look at about 3 possibilities here. One Celtic, that is one Celtic to have between 2 to 4 corners. So you can look at 2.5 or 3.5 corner kick for Celtic. The second probability is at least 1.5 goal in this event in full time. This is our best option for this event in full time. Looking at the next, we looked at Germany in the Under 19 Cup. That is Germany Youth League Cup. That is Germany Youth League It is actually a match between Stuttgart U19 against Ingolstadt U19. So it is actually in the youth league, which means under 19. So we are looking at Stuttgart and Ingolstadt. First, I want you to look at the recent performances game played by the away team Ingolstadt. They have proved to have very high offensive strength, scoring high amount of goals, scoring 4, 3, 5, and 3. This proves how very offensive they are when it comes to goal scoring, and they do also concede very much, conceding 1, conceding 2, conceding 3. The home team, on the other hand, also proved to have high scoring strength capacity, where they score 4, scoring 3, and the offensive strength is very amazing. They are coming to meet for this particular tournament, and if we look at the fact that this is the third round of this tournament, both sides want to impress. If you look at the games they have just had for this tournament, you're going to see that they have just had 1 and 2 game played recently. While Stuttgart have 2 game played, they have scored 7, conceding 2. Offense is amazing. Ingolstadt have had 1 game, they have scored 3, conceding 2. In fact, both sides offensive are very good, and defense are not very tight, so they will cause more impression rate with more shoot on and off target. So we expect 2 major picks in this event in full time. For this particular event, we expect goal probability. Number 1, 1.5 goal in full time. Number 2, 2 goals over or 2.5 goals in full time. These are our major pick for this event, since both side impression rate will be very high, causing more shoots on and off target. So we're expecting goals 1.5 or 2.5 goal in this event in full time is our major pick. Looking at the next, we look still in the Germany Cup under 19 Cup. We look at Darmstadt U19 against Saarbrücken U19. The home Darmstadt is very offensive and they're also very conceding. Scoring 3, conceding 3, scoring 2, conceding 1, scoring 1, conceding 4, scoring 1, conceding 4. Offense and defense prove that the defensive line concede much. Offense is also good. Saarbrücken, on the other hand, also prove its defensive line is just also very conceding, and they do score at least 1 to 2 goals in each game play. Scoring 6, conceding 1, scoring 3, that is conceding 6, scoring 1, conceding 3, scoring 1, conceding 2, scoring 2. So both are coming to meet, and this is still the third round, so they will still want to impress. More shoot on and off target on both sides, so we're expecting still the probability of goals. You can see for Darmstadt, in the recent event they just had for this tournament, they have just had 2 game played, scoring 8, conceding 6. Their opponent just 1, conceding 1, to prove that offensive line, especially for the home, will be more shoot on and off target, and they will also want to impress. So we're expecting 2 major picks here in full time. For this particular event, we expect goal probability at least 1.5 or 2.5 goal to occur in this match in full time. Looking at the next, we've still looked at Germany in the under 19 league, that is Regensburg U19 against Nürnberg U19. If we look at the performances of Regensburg, they have proved to concede very much in recent game played, and they also score. Scoring 1, conceding 3, scoring 5, scoring 2, conceding 4, scoring 4, conceding 2. Nürnberg also, on the other hand, proved to have amazing striking power, scoring 1, scoring 4, scoring 1, scoring 5, and they also do concede, conceding 2, conceding 2, conceding 1, conceding, and they are very good, both of the two sides. They are coming to meet for this tournament, which is actually in the U19 league, and they want to still impress on both sides. So if we look at the stands in terms of their standing, what you see is the fact that Nürnberg and Regensburg are almost of the same place, with striking power that is good, and defense is not very tight. Striking power is also good, defense not very tight. So both sides want to impress, cause more shoot on and off target. So we expect at least 2 major picks in full time. For this particular event, we look at goal probability, since both sides want to impress, causing shoot on and off target to be more. So we look at 1.5 goal in full time as one of the major picks. We also expect at least 2.5 goal in this event in full time. And to those of you who want to have access to all our hand-picked games, especially our top favorite game picks in terms of corner kick event, goal probability games, which will term it as favorite or sure picks of the day, then of course you want to make sure that you enroll to the membership package plan to always have regular updates on our sure hand-pick event in terms of corner kicks, goal probability, and straight win games we will provide to members only with a very high win rate, which you can make your pick from the list to boost your winning by a greater percent. Then if you are interested, you want to join the membership package plan, as other members are doing, having access to our short pick event of the day in terms of our favorite, which you can include in your sleep. We also provide games in terms of corner kick live strategy games, in terms of goal probability as well. We also provide strategies which you can use to boost your winning, like how we find events to include in our sleep, live match corner kick strategy, live match goal probability strategy, and so on. There are a lot of them, which of course you can take it as a tutorial by enrolling to our level 2 pro classes or level 3 master class to have access to these features to take your win to the next height. To those of you who are interested and wanted to join, we have the link below this video. You want to click to see how you can access and join as a member to start having benefit all of these features to start taking your win to the next level. To those of you who are interested, the link is below this video. If you come here to the front page of our channel here, titled as the Home tab, as you can see here, you're going to notice that we provide match predictions to members only. These are members only match prediction picks which we have handpicked based on our sure pick and favorite events we share to members only. You can see based on our top 9, top 8, top 7, and we keep updating this area on a regular basis to give you the best handpicked event which you can use to boost your winning. To those of you who are interested to join, you want to make sure to join the package plan, either level 2 pro or level 3 master, to start having access to our handpicked events which you can see here to start taking your winning to the next height. Also, having access to our handpicked event at the same time give you access to our top-notch tutorial classes. For example, if you enroll to the level 2 pro membership package plan, you also have access to what we call the level 2 pro classes. To do so, you just want to make sure to come to this area here that says playlist and click on the playlist section. Then you're going to see an area that says level 2 pro class. You want to make sure that you click on this area once you have had the membership package plan. You access the level 2 pro class. This will give you access to the live match corner kick strategy step by step, a simple trick to make consistent win, the never sit match prediction strategy, which will share with you how we find games to include in our sleep, the straight win and comeback strategy for you to use at your advantage, the tactical straight win and 2.5 goal strategy you can use at your advantage, and the 99% win rate strategy you can use for yourself. These are top-notch tutorial classes you can use. Once you join the level 2 pro class, you have access to all of these features, as well as at the same time having access to all our handpicked events we share to members only to take your win to the next level. But if you subscribe to the level 3 master plan, then you want to make sure to come to this area that says level 3 master classes and click on this area. Once you come here, you're going to see that you have access to the level 3 master class. That will make you have access to the excellent corner kick strategy review step by step, the top secret AI tool we use to find games in terms of goal probability and straight wins, the game changer corner kick strategy that reveals the top secret site we use to find games to include in our sleep based on corner kicks, 6 amazing AI tools you can use at your advantage, the home and away win match prediction strategy step by step, and the 2.5 goal strategy you can use to beat the bookies and win even more. These are top-notch tutorial classes for level 3 masters that make you stand ahead of others to start taking your win to the next height. These are the levels of masterclass we have to share with you. You want to make sure that you enroll to either the level 2 pro class or level 3 master plan to have access to these features, while at the same time you also have access to all our handpick event on the home tab section, as you can see, based on our favorite and short pick, which will update regularly for you to use at your advantage and take your win to the next height. Also, at the same time, we have some free video tutorials, which of course you can come to this area that says video and click on the video tab directly. Once you do so and try to access this area, you're going to see some of the best strategy we have to share with you. Like, for example, the match prediction strategy for amazing winning. This is the second episode of it. And the more you scroll across this area, you'll discover even more tutorials which you can use for free at your advantage. I will just go ahead to share some few with you, which you can use as an example. For example, we have this one here, the best football soccer prediction app for this year that will amaze you. And if you scroll even more, you see another one here, the best football prediction website for this year, which you can use them effectively. We have shared exactly how you can use some of the prediction website at your advantage. And the more you scroll this area, you'll discover even more top-notch free tutorials, which you can also use at advantage and try to see how you can implement to boost your win strategy when it comes to match predictions. Moreover, I will share with you other recommended tutorials which are free that I would like you to watch. One of it, which of course I will scroll across this page to pinpoint it to you so that you make sure that you go ahead to watch it. It is free. One of it here is this particular one, which of course Let's try to scroll across this page to share it exactly with you. We have one here which we have titled as the top 5 soccer prediction apps being compared, where we have compared some of the features of some of the bet prediction app which you can use at your advantage. Now we have another one here which we title it as the expert tips for picking winning soccer matches. Here we revealed some of the tips which are termed as the expert tip, which you can use at advantage, as you can see here, to see how you can find some games to include in your slip. Next, we looked at this particular one here, 5 hidden Sofascore features to make amazing wins or amazing win with your bet slip. In this strategy, we have labeled some of the 5 hidden Sofascore features you never knew existed, which you can use at advantage and make some picks to include in your slip. We have another one here, which we just published not far ago, titled as the 4 secret amazing tips for making bet picks to include in your slip. We mentioned some of the pitfalls and some of the things you should avoid when it comes to match predictions, so that you are going to make the best hand-pick events or matches to include in your slip to boost your winning. And that being said, these are some of the free tutorials you can have and watch for free to boost your hand-pick prediction event.